right, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Kind of way we're going to work this is we're going to go with these three guys now, then we'll cycle them out. We'll bring in the other three players that you asked for, and then if we have time, do some one-on-ones. I know Coach Jack's going to stop in to talk about the WNIT in between players and Coach Hurley, and then Coach Hurley being at 11:20. So we got Shannon Evans, Lamonte Bearden, and Justin Moss. Feel free just to fire away some questions.
Justin, how's the ankle?
This is a lot better. I've been getting treatment the past couple of days, so we got a good trainer, Andy, so he's been helping me a lot.
You figure you might be 80, 90% for Friday?
I plan on being 100% Friday.
Justin, they're the number one in the country in offensive rebounding. Can you just talk about the challenge of keeping them off the offensive glass?
We got to put a body on them, finish the possession, grab the defensive rebounds, and get to doing what we can do.
From scouting them, what makes them so effective as a rebounding team? I mean, they seem to out-rebound almost every one of their opponents.
I think for us, we just have to have a defensive mindset to finish the defensive possession. So once you get that in your head, then you just go get it.
Attacking the offensive glass is something that you guys have done pretty well too. I mean, do you feel like it's a matchup of strength against strength, really, in that category?
A little bit. We have a lot of people that can go get the board. Like Rodell, he goes to the offensive glass hard. Raheem, he's a big body in there, so he's a presence to be dealt with. Even the long rebounds, Shannon and Monte go get him sometimes. So I think we'll be a good matchup.
Shannon, can you maybe touch on that just from a guard's perspective, how important it'll be to help out those big guys when you can on the glass against a team like West Virginia?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a team effort. They're really big and really athletic. So it's going to take me, Lamonte, Skeet. We all got to get in there and try to grab some boards as well.
West Virginia's number one in the nation in steals. Lamonte, I know you're a freshman, but obviously at the end of the season you're closer to being a sophomore. Just the challenge that they present to you guys in the backcourt, and in terms of possessing the basketball and avoiding turnovers.
I mean, it's a big challenge. I'll just go out there and try to take my time, get my teammates involved, and be calm like I normally am.
How do you feel you've developed over the course of the season in terms of maturing with the basketball?
I don't really feel anything because I'm used to just taking care of the ball like that. So, not a big deal.
Shannon, what have you seen on tape so far, if anything, about their press that makes it so effective?
They're really big, and they got big guards as well, so they take up a lot of space. They're really fast. They're strong. So it's just going to take us being strong with the ball, being quick, try to split the traps, back it out, pass ahead, things like that. Things we work on every day. We're going to take all that into consideration.
Shannon, when you've proven that you could win with Justin being hurt. How important is it to have him being 100% on Friday, and how much more confidence does this team have knowing it doesn't need 100% Justin in some ways to win a big game?
I feel like we need Justin close to 100% as possible going into this game Friday. Like I said, they're real big inside. I don't think they can really control him as well as they're going to try to. But I feel like we have him close to 100% and all our guards hitting on 100 as well. It's going to be a great game Friday.
And the fact that you guys, were capable of winning, how much confidence does it have knowing that you guys could succeed with Justin being somewhat limited?
It gives a lot of confidence knowing that we can win without him. But when we have him, we're a way better team. We got an inside presence, plus the guards are doing their thing as well. So we need everybody to be 100% and going hard as well. And I think it's going to be a great game.
You guys have a bunch of guys who are good ball handlers. I mean, does that help when you're facing a team that plays this style of defense that you have a whole bunch of different outlets?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, me, Skeet, Monte, we all can handle the ball pretty good. So I don't think the press is really going to affect us. I feel if we beat the press, we'll get easy layups and dunks.
Shannon, you guys have faced presses, maybe not to their extent throughout the season, but does anything change heading into it about how you want to attack this one compared to other ones, or is it kind of the same?
Yeah, I feel like Coach is going to put a different press break in, something to change it up a little bit. But for the most part, we're going to stick to what we do every day.
West Virginia also fouls a lot. You guys are one of the better free throw shooting teams in the nation. If you can just touch on how important that is, especially this time of year, being a good team at the free throw line.
Yeah, that's going to be very important. You know, at the end of the game, that's one of the stats you look at, free throw percentage. So if we take our time and knock down free throws, take care of the ball, and keep them off the old boards, I feel like we got a great chance of winning that game.
Shannon, how do you stay grounded? There's a lot of attention around this team. How do you not get caught up in the hype before your first ever NCAA tournament game?
I mean, you just stick to being yourself. You know, don't try to be out of yourself. You know, stick to getting up shots when you can. Be humble. You know, you also want to soak in the moment and cherish this moment as well. But you want to stay true to who you are.
Coach really has given you guys a lot of freedom, the guards at least. I mean, how has that helped your development over the course of the season and in terms of your confidence growing throughout the year?
I mean, it gives you a lot of confidence knowing that you can really almost do whatever you want, and him not. I mean, he cares, but you know, he let you play your style of the game, and he recruited us both, so he knows the way we play and the style and the flash we bring, and he lets us, you know, put our passion and our love into the game, and I feel like that's the number one reason why I consider him a player's coach.
Justin, Coach Huggins said yesterday, you guys have already played Kentucky, you've already played Wisconsin, and you're not going to be afraid of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You guys feel like those games kind of made you more prepared for a game like this?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like it challenged us early, so we found out what kind of team we wanted to be and what kind of team we could be. So us playing them definitely put out any fear or any inconfidence that we didn't have.
Justin, how much have you guys talked about being a 12 seed and the whole 5-12 thing and the history of 12 seeds knocking off 5 seeds in the tournament?
From what I hear, it's a good ratio. I think it's like 6-2 or something like that. So that puts a lot of confidence in us, and we're already confident enough. So I feel like we'll be able to go get the job done.
Lamonte, when Bobby was recruiting you, just what were your impressions of him and what drew you to him, and how much did you know about his background at the college game?
I didn't know that much. I knew he was a great Duke player. I knew he was in the Hall of Fame and stuff like that, but I didn't know anything about him. I knew that he was a good player, so I wanted to be a good player, so I came here.
What impact has he made upon you and maybe this team this season?
He helps everybody, not even the guards, not only the guards, but the bigs as well. He makes them make guard decisions as well. So I feel like the press wouldn't be, like Shannon said, a problem.
Has he brought any of his plays from Duke and instilled them here at Buffalo? Because I think I saw a play the other day. Maybe it was the alley-oop, and it looked a lot like one he had at Duke.
I think that's the play they ran for Grant Hill or something like that.
It was, yeah, the one against UNLV.
Right, yeah. So
is he kind of...
yeah, he got some little Duke flavor into it, but you know, it's also some St. Anthony stuff and some Rhode Island stuff. So it's a mixture of everything, and he combined it to his own.
What's the style of play that does he like to get out? You know, keep the tempo up for you guys.
I feel like the style of play, the word you would use is fearless. You know, because we play like without fear. We're going in, like we said, we played in Kentucky, we played in Wisconsin, we played in hostile environments. You know, and I feel like none of us had that fear. So you know, going in this game, we're gonna treat it just like we played Kent State or Bowling Green, just like a normal game. You know, we're gonna treat it as that and take our right approach to it. We're going to come out victorious Friday.
Was it unusual for him to react the way he did in dancing in the locker room on Saturday night? Was that unusual?
I mean, yeah, I think it's very unusual because we've never been to the dance before, so everything's unusual for us, you know.
To have Bobby, your coach, doing that right in the middle of you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a great moment for us.
Shane, can you talk about the community's kind of gotten behind you guys? You're the top sports story going right now. What's that been like for you guys?
I feel like it's been great, you know. Everywhere we go walk around on campus, go to the gas station, people talking to us, you know. Go out to eat, people saying good luck, you know, you guys can do it. So, I mean, it gives a lot of confidence to know that the city is behind us and we're playing for something more than just UB athletics. We're playing for the city of Buffalo as well.
Shannon, to that respect, this is a bit of an underdog city, pro sports especially. The other day you told me that You've been an underdog your whole life. I mean, how much are you kind of reveling in the fact that you guys can make some noise and appreciate that underdog role and maybe change that perception a little bit here in the tournament?
I mean, we got to continue the underdog mentality if we're the underdog or not. You know, we got to play with a chip on our shoulder, come out every day hungry and ready to get better. And I feel like the whole underdog culture will eventually change.
Anything else for these guys? All right. Thank you.